I'll be back. Dylan Hughes and Minowa, this gentleman, this young man, 14 years old, Minowa, wins yesterday, seating brackets, more bragging rights, more to get in the show, but more seat time. So it might benefit him. Like I said, the quote is 10,000 laps on this track in a simulator. But guess what? The dozer. When push comes to shove, the dozer can push around that royal purple BMW. Here we go. All right, there goes Dylan Dozer. He's out that first outside zone. Minowa tucks in. Now in that second. Oh, Minowa, a little bit of mistake there. You saw a little correction there as Dylan Dozer Hughes on the GT radial tires, transitions back onto the inside clip. Minowa backs off. He dives into the inside, so maybe got disrupted there. But Dylan the Dozer Hughes puts it down. So again, that 2J powered BMW of Dylan Hughes. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so Dylan, straight line initiation, big e-brake pull to get the car out, gets on throttle quite well. Outside zone 1 looks good, touches the bumper there, just misses his bumper on outside zone 2. And then we did see some hesitation, a small correction from Minowa in the chase in a couple of occasions. This is another spot where he dove in a little bit too early and caught the front end of the car. So if we watch here for the chase, Minowa doing a really good job, transitions perfectly in time, but then realizes he doesn't have the same bite and has to get back on the throttle, scrubbing some angle out, and then sort of fights to get settled again through outside zone 3. And as we come through here, you can see that dive. Now he gets on the brakes really quick, so he doesn't plow into the side of the dozer, but yeah, a couple of mistakes, nothing crazy, but it could play into what the judge's decision is after we see this next battle.
All right, so let's see how it transpires. Seen some of the drivers watching. Seen Novak down there, Shanahan, Simon Olsen there watching their other competitors, seeing what's going on, seeing the lay of the land. You know, sometimes drivers will never have been here before, and then they go in and throw it down here at this unforgiving track. Hey, shout out to Sean and Jet Neff in the building. I see you guys are here. Thank you for joining us. The Neffs. So Eric Kendrick, recently on the Chargers. Now he's over in the Dallas Cowboys. He was the Accelerate and Woody in their program. So got a bunch of VIPs in the building. Stoked we could get a variety of people out here. So here we go. Minowa will now lead. Hiroya Minowa, Dylan Hughes will chase him down. Like you said, you saw those minimal corrections from Minowa, got into the side of the dozer, but now I feel like he's going to push back. Here comes Minowa, Juku Racing, 86. Now initiating in that first outside zone. Here goes Minowa. Good angle. He does use all the course. I think dozer. Watch Dylan. He's going to surge right here. There he goes. That third outside zone. That right there is that's experience. That's Dylan knowing what he needs to do here in Long Beach. Maybe dial it back a little bit and then attack going under the bridge in outside zone 3, giving yourself a little bit of a buffer, safety net, because here's Minowa, who's new to FD, obviously not new to drifting, 14 years old. What was I doing when I was 14? I don't know.
I wasn't doing this, that's for
sure. Yeah, so super stoked. Let's take a look at it again.
I love how Dylan basically mimics the exact same initiation that Minowa's got. Goes actually a little bit deeper than Minowa, causing him to fall back a little bit. Now Minowa in the lead, touches the bumper on both of our first 2 outside zones. Dylan grabs onto it a little bit more, goes even deeper than Minowa does in the chase, which is wild. Does cause him to catch up a little bit. I mean, this is a tough one. This is definitely a tough. Both runs were incredible. Both runs were, over an 85, if you will. We're going back to the old qualifying standard. So this is something that could qualify for a one more time if the judges can't decide. So you do see there that Dylan did have a decent correction because he dove in and had the back end touch the wall harder than Minowa did. But I mean, really, Hiro was touching the wall anywhere that he could.
Look at this. There's Minowa's team, Jerry Yang and the guys. There's our judges. See Reese Marin. Reese, hold your hand up. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Look at this group
all huddled up. I love the camaraderie, right?
All right, guys, grab a knee. Here's your orange slices. And like I said yesterday, hold my juice box. He's 14 years old.
Yeah, you had to go to school in between events, between FDJ and then over here, you had to do 1 day of school.
Right. Yeah. All right, so the stats are saying that Minowa 53%, Hughes 21%. Let's take a look at our Air Force replay, side by side.
Yeah, so I mean, if we can't really decide, the judges are really going to start to dive into what the lead run looks like. And I do think Minowa's got a bit of an advantage there, but they both had some mistakes in the chase. Minowa was not as aggressive, and that's what caused the problem. And Dylan was overly aggressive, and that's what caused the problem. So they have to find the balance in between the two, but not easy, that is for sure. really don't know which way to go on this one.
Right. I mean, I think I could choose.
Think so?
I could choose. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Slide him left for Dylan Hughes. Slide him right for Minowa. Look at this. We got Minowa one more time, and Minowa gets the win, taking out Dylan Hughes in top 32. And that just goes to show you, man. You know, I'd love to get one of the judges on the headsets. Reese, do you have a headset there? Who went with Minowa? Whoever went with Minowa, please. Both them. Brian said one more time, so that was less. Okay. And again, justifiable.
Here's the crazy thing.
Hey, Reese, really quick. There's Minowa's team celebrating. Elaborate, please, on the outcome. All right. Well, Reese, we'll get back to you. We'll elaborate on that. I think that wouldn't you like to hear more of an elaboration? I think so. But right now we got cars already there. But you know, unfortunate for Dylan Hughes. But I think this is going to be a trend of how this season is going to transpire, man.